On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making them moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. But a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these riders forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. You heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Good morning. What is going on, Otter Gang? Happy Monday, everybody. How we all doing? Hopefully, we're all having a wonderful weekend. And we shorted the weekend. I don't know. You guys let me know. Did you short this weekend? Put a 1 in the chat. Did you possibly long the pink box this weekend? Put a 1 in the chat. At the end of the day, you're winning because you're here with me. We're ready to go. Everybody's a little bit worried, which is fine. Up, down. This is why we trade, everybody. Up, down, all around. We'd be making money. Range bound, trending, you name it. Who cares? Tweet again, man. Tweet all you want, Mr. Orange Man. Because the gang is ready. Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. Let's jump into the chat and jump into the charts. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's see some otters in the chat. I don't see enough otters, man. You guys still got emojis. Let's go, baby. What's going on? Froth, Dog, Billionaire, Rashad, Maya. Okay, Maya. We are rolling over right now. Shy Owl, Quick Smoker, Donato Cabrera, Bull Runner. What's going on, man? Good to see you from Afghanistan to crypto. Is crypto like a country? Possibly. What's going on, Zeno, with the beautiful pink hand? Good to see you, Lewis. Tracy. Is it Tracy E or is it Trace E? Good afternoon. Good to see you, man. Crypto Rob, Alexandra G. I got your emojis, Alex. I got you, girl. Drive safely. Tom G. Marcus, what's going on? Good to see you. Army Piper in the chat. My man, what's going on, bro? Hopefully you're all ready to go. I seen that studio, man. It's getting all set up, man. You're gonna look fan-dabby-dozy, as they would say. Fan-dabby-dozy. Dave Digital in the chat. Feck Kerr, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Stone Cypher. Just cover it. Yukon. What's going on? Good morning. Crypto Rob. What, you kind of made me giggle a little bit with your he's just like a full-on just man with a beard. Okay. A man with a beard emoji. Splashy. What's going on, Daniel? James A. Monetti. What's going on? DDT in the chat. What's going on, brother? Good to see you as well. And a whole bunch of you catching that trade. What a wild day in Bitcoin. Thank you, everybody, for being here, hanging out. God bless every single one of you. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. There's no reason to not be happy. It is Monday, and it is a beautiful, beautiful day. Do you know what the temperature... Okay, I am not one of these guys who talks about the weather, but it is 32, feels like 46 in Toronto. Guys, feels like 46. For all my Americans, 46 to Fahrenheit is 114. 114 Fahrenheit. And my igloo has, it looks like a half wall. It's gone. It's gone. My igloo is now a puddle. My igloo is, I mean, we gonna be rebuilding. 46. 46. Yeah, that's where we're at, man. Froth Dog says 46 is a standard day in Australia. Froth, I have been into Australia. I've lived in Australia. And the difference is it feels like 46. It's 32, but it feels so like it's just moist. Did I say that correctly to give everybody the heebie-jeebs? It's moist. Moist. Yeah, my igloo would be better in Texas right now. My igloo would be better in Texas. What's going on? Look at all these beautiful people in here. So we got moist weather out. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Looks like Bitcoin's getting a little rejection off of our 618 right now. See if we do roll over here, coming down to sweep some liquidity. Obviously, we popped back pretty aggressively off of our pink box. Oh, pink box. So good, man. So good. This pink box is absolutely fire, man. Good morning, Lorelei. Good to see you as well. Thank you for being here. Much love to you. Just Cover It. Shreyan, good morning to you. Crypto Rob. James. Maya. Oh. Curtis Hill, my man. Quick Smoker. John Douche. You're not a douche canoe, are you? We'll go Dutch. We'll go Dutch. We'll call you Dutch. Oh, man. Henrique, good morning. Looks like we are rolling over right now. Jeez. We got bull divs down in here. So bull divs right now. Boop. If we're going to retest, I would look to retest previous lows, golden pockets in here as well. But I think we're going to come down for at least, we'll see, 100K below us. So it's going to be an interesting one. We're prepared, though. We're prepared. Aku, good morning. Good to see you. Hey, my beautiful wife just rolled in. Hi, beautiful wife. How's it feel out there? Horrible. Effing horrible. We can't swear. We can't swear. We don't want to get demonetized. Times. What? We already are, yeah. Yeah. At least we're able to go live. DDT, what's going on, man? D Oz, what's going on? Dan Bartley, good morning. He shorted. Dan Bartley's in a short. Be careful here. But yeah, we got some pivots below us here. Sweep of the lows. So 104, 104,000. I liked saying 99. It was a lot less of a mouthful. Now I have to say 100,000, 101,000, 100, and then the number. They should just assume 100,000, you know? Just like I assume all your pronouns are Lord Otter and King Beaver, just like mine. What's going on, Stone Cipher? Maybe a Band-Aid. Good morning to you, Stragaheart. DSV, it's in the game. Diogo, what's going on? Max Murphy, B-Rad. How was everybody's weekend? Did you have a wonderful weekend? Some of you said perfect, boring, trading weekends sucks, and others let me know. Let me know how your weekend was, guys. I went golfing. I played pretty good. Bogey golf wasn't fully I don't know. It was a short course. Okay, so I wasn't really able to hit driver that many times, and my driver is kind of like, it helps a lot. Okay, especially when I play with my friends. My friends drive at like 240, 230, and I hit like a 280 drive pretty consistently. So like having an extra 40 yards in, it's always nice, especially when you get to wait while they hit their second shot. Sometimes if they mess up their second shot, sometimes my first shot's ahead of their third shot. That is always where you look back at your friend and you're like, how you doing? It's one of those. Paul Caruso, Jose Montilia, what's going on? Cairo Ortiz, where's the tool hoodie? It's somewhere. I could wear it tomorrow if you want. I got it. I like the Otter Gang hoodie though, man. Good morning, Dutch. Good to see you, man. How you doing, Mark Dutch? Good to see you in the chat. HRJ Trading, one of our beautiful traders in the Discord. Incredible trader. Thank you for coming through, man. God bless you, man. How's everybody doing this morning? Luis Vasquez, Curtis Hill. No, sir. Keep that. You can keep that kind of weather. 46 degrees, man. 46 is Florida hot. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's like, I went outside and it's just like hot air. Darren says, UK was 32 over the weekend. Then I died. I also doubled my electricity costs over the weekend with air cons. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You're pumping it, man. You're pumping it. Time to break out those wife beaters, says Maya. What's the famous... Oh, I can't say that. The famous Eminem. Eminem says, I don't need a T-shirt to be a wife beater. Yeah, that's horrible, but it's kind of funny at the same time. Eminem. Shout out to old school Eminem. Steve Hickey, Ando Pancho, Curtis Hill. Look at this slow chop. So, going into price action, we got 180 of you in here. Thank you guys for being here and smacking up like buttons. I do appreciate you guys hanging out here. So going into price action this morning, what we really have to understand is we had a nasty weekly candle close. Okay, nasty, absolutely nasty. Okay, engulf, bearish, coming down, retesting. We haven't. Now I would like to tap this high here. I'd like a nice tap. We didn't fully tap it, but we were prepared. We had our pink box in the Discord, and we came in. I even let people know when I was out with my family. I said, pink box has been tapped, right? I let everybody know in the Discord. So some people probably got in on that pink box tap over the weekend. I didn't trade it because I was hanging with family, but we do have that red dot. You know, that red dot, bearish divergence print here, VWAP crossover to the downside. So that's something that we should always take into consideration, and now this tells me in order to recover, we're looking mid-July. Like, doesn't mean the move can't come back up, but if we even draw like the smallest little line like this, right, that says, July 7th, right? So we could be looking to push back within a week or two, earliest, right? We do like the equal highs, money flow coming up, but this is not looking too good for the Bitcoin price action. Now, the bounce off of the volume level. Okay, we can see on the 3-day here that money has flipped red and is very overextended to the downside. So we would expect a little bit of a pushback coming into Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday into Friday. Okay, these two candle prints. So possibly an opportunity to bounce back. Obviously, a great bounce here on our candle. An incredible bounce. Okay, it's like what, 2%? 3%. Great bounce, okay, off of the pink box. Why were we looking at the pink box? Well, we have a golden pocket, I believe, in here. We also have an order block, and we also have a volume level. A cheeky volume level where the volume actually starts, okay? Where it starts, where as Piper would call it, the volume nipple, Okay, Piper likes to call these volume nipples. But where the actual cleavage starts, right there. You see it? We're always looking at these. I call them shelves. I don't want to get demonetized again, guys. Like, we're trying to get it back. We're not trying to delay the demonetization. Okay, everybody. So, but we were looking here. That's the thing, is we were looking here for a plethora of reasons. And, you know, for me, I typically never trade weekends. Okay, so for me, I'll always update the gang. I set tons of alerts, and I always update the gang when things get tapped. Okay, and we had our key level. It got tapped. Special zone. Okay, we're all special, and we were prepared for that area. Okay, going back into the daily here, looking at the daily market cipher. Now, this is where if this then that. It's very much if this then that. Now, my highest level, my level of idea for this would be to be range bound between here. That would be great. If we can hold in here and fill up the volume in here, that's good. Okay. If we start to lose 93, that is big trouble. Okay. Big trouble. That would be acceptance into lower prices, right? That would be acceptance into here. Okay. Not saying it can't happen, because if we do go swing low to swing high, and we look at this, right, we can see that we have a golden pocket retracement level right at 88,000. Okay. Maybe things pop off, you know, what's going on over there on the east side. We don't want to deal with the east side drama, okay? But I would like to think we fill up in here first, okay? 382 bounce, right? Aggressive bounce continuation. But coming into history and what typically goes on, we're coming into the summer lull, right? The summer lull is typically between July and September, right? This is the worst time for crypto. Go and back test it. August is sideways, September is down. Typically. Okay? Typically. Right? If you want to go back and do some research, we can. I don't mind. If we look at this push up here, where's July and August, guys? July, August, September. Look at this. Garbage, okay? Garbage. Not so fun, right? Look at this. Carry trade. Bah! Right? So, now that doesn't mean we're not bullish going into end of year, quarter one. I am still holding a lot of alts. I don't like the look of them either. But we can make more money right now. Okay, we can make more money by trading. That's why we're here. Right? This is never financial advice. We are simply a Canadian with a melted igloo, and my polar bear is sitting in an ice bath right now in the basement. But this is how we prepare, right? We prepare as best as possible. We have key levels. We have buy levels down below. We have alarms set. We're prepared, and we will trade this as it goes up and down. So for now, holding this big old volume nipple at 98,000, let's just call it 97 to be safe. And the top here at 104, 102.5 of this level here. Can we stay within here? We'll see. Now, what we prepare for today is the S&P to have a reaction, okay? Because it hasn't had a chance to do so. So when we look at things like the NASDAQ or the US 100, we can see that it had an absolute rocket ship to the downside and then a recovery. Okay? And now it is rolling over again. Okay, we look at the ES. The ES had an absolute rocket ship to the downside and then a recovery. Now it's trying to bounce again. Okay? So what do we expect for market open? We expect some sort of rocket ship to the downside and maybe not so big of a recovery, okay? Because we're here. So we would expect a gap down and then maybe a smaller recovery. But overall, everything is rolling over into market open right now. So if you're short, congratulations. We did give the idea of this as a sell wall last night for our Discord friends, which was our 618 golden pocket area, okay? And it tapped it perfectly. You got to break a structure in here. You rolled over. See if it does continue. So we're prepared. We're prepared. Either way, up, down, all around. We have our key levels. We take key levels with confluence and confirmation as we proceed, and we continue to make USDT. If our altcoins aren't going to rip right now, that's fine. We'll get some rotational money. Daily, looking okay. Trying to push up here. Which is okay. But look at that money flow. It's absolutely disgusting. However, stochastic still remains above the 0 line. Okay. Which is still got some hopium in it. Right? There's some hopium here. We're just not buying the hopium just yet. We want to buy with conviction. Looking at the 12-hour here, we can see money flow curving back up with a nice anchor wave. So this tells us to wait for a trigger wave. That's all it does. This tells me to wait for a trigger wave. We can take scalps in between. But this tells me if we want the bigger move, we want to wait for something like this. That's where we want to fire off, you know, the big old doozy. I am watching this on the 12-hour too. We do have a nice downtrending momentum here on stochastics. So I'm watching that as well for the gang. For you guys. Always for you guys. But overall, we have lost the range. So typically when we lose the range bearishly, what are we looking for, right? What are we looking for when price action has moved up so aggressively here? Okay. Put in a high. Put in a lower low throughout here and here, right? So we have changed structure. Can we recover is up to price action, right? So we're typically going to look for a retest continuation. That is what we should be looking for until we have shown strength in the move, meaning a higher high and then a break of that high. So when things come down in price action, right, and you get a bottoming structure, whatever, we got a bull div down here. Your confirmation is putting in that higher high, putting in a higher low, and then breaking that high. Sometimes we front run it, okay? Sometimes we front run it. If we look at this structure right now, let's just zoom into, I don't know, 1 hour, right? We have put in bottoming structure. We have put in a high. We are looking to put in a higher low. And then we are looking to break this high. Okay, so we are not there yet, is what I'm trying to say. We're not there yet, right? If anything, I would prefer this. Sweep and go. But if we're talking about trading this like a range, we have our high, we have our low, our premium and discount, and we'll buy low and sell high. That's what we'll do because we're capable. Okay, so we're prepared for that as well. Going to the 8-hour money flow. 8-hour money flow has crossed over to the downside. It is trying to push back. We do have downwards trending momentum. Okay, anchor wave as well. So patience here. The 4, the 3, the 2, the 1. What are we looking for today? Okay, so we're looking for the market to dump, S&P, and then recover a little bit, right? So what should we be looking for on Bitcoin? Well, we've dumped and we've recovered a little bit. So we're pretty much trading exactly the same. So we'd expect a little bit of downwards action when market opens to be followed by that rally to bring us back into, because Bitcoin trades all 24/7, right? So we'd expect similar to this. So Bitcoin's pretty much priced in. So how does it react in accordance to that? We'll have to wait and see how the market reacts. Maybe the S&P just dumps, right? Maybe it's a sell-off, okay? And that could be very bearish, and we'll jump on the trend if so. Okay, well, we know how to jump on a downtrend, right? Retest the previous highs, order block retests, VWAP slaps, all that stuff. Okay, so we know how to do that. We can throw on an EMA if we wanted. Okay, we have the tools necessary to make money in a market like this. We just have to be patient. Okay, patience is going to pay. USDT dominance here, guys, has definitely come up for the highs. Okay, now you can see I got a little bit frisky with the momentum trend lines. So we have 3 in here where I'm looking for the mitigation of these trend lines. I'm looking for this to break down. This is bullish. Okay, we have tapped here. So I'm looking for this to break down. I'm monitoring this just to make sure that, once we start to break down off of this uptrending momentum, which is bearish, we can look for a possible return to the highs. Okay? Meaning we want to see this thing come down and then hopefully not bounce. We want to see a breakdown, all right? And I'm just going to put alert here as well so that I'm prepared for that. But right now, very, very, very high USDT dominance, pushing up. The Dixie recovering a little bit. ES, we'll see how it reacts. Okay, so we're prepared. We just need to be patient here. The 4-hour money flow is slowly creeping back up, but still looking bearish. Okay, we have inward curvature. You see the curvature here? This is typically looking for continuation down. VWAP overextended, down. Okay, so this looks like we're going down. 3-hour, same deal. 2-hour, VWAP crossover to the downside, 0 line retest. Okay, so we like whack-a-mole anytime you get a whack-a-mole above the 0 line. So we are trending down. That's what this is telling us down here. And anytime you come up for air is typically when you short it, right? So coming up for air, right? Coming up for air, coming up for air, coming up for air. Okay, these are all shorting opportunities, as you can see. And what are we doing right now? Coming up for air, right? So a little bit of patience here, guys. I'm not thinking, I'm thinking, like I said, that we're range bound for now until proven otherwise. Obviously, we're breaking down. But I'd like to see lower, especially when we move up and create a fair value gap like this. It typically is a good target, right, for a bounce, right? So we'll see if we do get there. Bitcoin price action is absolutely disgusting right now. Look at this, sideways, completely sideways, right? Bullish divergence, trapping longs possibly. VWAP slap, rejection. Okay. So chop, chop, chop. I think this is leading us into market open to see really how the market does react. Now, what's interesting as well, friends, is that we do have existing home sales today, but Chair Powell, 2 testimonies. And then at the end of the week, Thursday and Friday, we do have durable goods GDP and then core PCE on Friday. So everything points to Thursday and Friday this week. Everything. So be prepared, right? Be prepared. Let's see what they do for the next 3 days, how they put in some price action, what really is the reaction. But there's always that threat, right? There's always that threat that there could be a stupid tweet that can absolutely ruin our day. So we must use good risk management. We must use a stop loss. We must never take this as financial advice. You are in full responsibility of your portfolio. I am just a guy on the internet pressing buy and sell. We have 270 people in here and only 65 likes. Guys, good morning. Thank you for being here. Let's say good morning to the chat. Dave Digital. Yeah, 46, bro. Safir, good morning. Moist coming from igloos melting. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Frost Dog Billionaire. Let's go. Why are you wearing a sweater in those temperatures? Because I am in a very nice air-conditioned basement. And it's naturally cold in a basement with air conditioning. Got a nice vent over here blowing on my head, keeping me and my computer cool, man. Cool, man. Trader G, what's going on, man? Had moist weather today in Brisbane. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. No, I've never seen a storm like I have in Australia, though. Like when it rains there, whoo, Whew. If you aren't rocking the OG shirt or mug on Monday, fix yourself. Order some OG swag. Yeah. Yeah, we do have the OG swag. I mean, Mondays are definitely OG swag days. I would suggest the embroidered hoodie. But, you know, the desk mat's actually really impressive. And the mug's always a good shot. The desk mat, I like it. I like the desk mat. It's really clean. We'll have to do another promotion for this stuff, but AlexOCrypto.com. Gotta love that OG stuff, man. Trent, what's going on, man? Dex, good morning. Good to see you. Wave Cypher. Great weekend, Wave Cypher. I went golfing. I took my wife shopping, and my wife doesn't shop, man, like at all. My wife does not spend at all, and we're going to a wedding in England in July. In July 11th, I'll be on holiday, but I'll still try and stream. I'll see what I can do. Swearing is therapeutic, AlexOCrypto. I agree, Maya. I agree. They don't like me swearing. That's why I have a swear jar. I'm trying to be better. I'll curse outside. I'll curse in the Discord. Oh, man. Hope you had a great weekend as well. But my wife bought a dress and shoes. What else did we get? And some things for her family as well. Some Roots hoodies and some Canadian stuff, right? But how... we go shopping, and both of us are horrible at shopping. Like, horrible. I bought a pair of socks yesterday, okay? And we got everything we needed. Like, we have gone all winter long. We went to the malls because with a newborn child in Canada, when it's minus 30, you can't walk outside. So you go to the mall and you walk the mall, right? We walked the mall all winter long, didn't find a single thing. We went yesterday, we got everything. Incredible. I love days like that. Saphir, what's going on? Paul Caruso. It's been unbearably moist in Florida. Global warming finally made it to Canada. Yeah, exactly. Patrick Swayze, what's going on from London? What's going on? Randy Hepper's in the chat. God bless you. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day, Randy. Much love to you. Jeez, it is hot. It is hot. What's going on, Mucking? Good to see you. Jay Violet, Curtis Hill, Dave Digital, Vibe Bro, can you tell me about ETH? Yeah, we had a bunch of buy levels on ETH. Sheesh. Okay. 21,175 was the last kind of hold on for dear life. You got like macro golden pockets coming in right now, so you're in that bounce area. But does this look like you're a confirmation of a bottoming structure? No, right? No, not at all. So for me, it's about patience. You want to hold that psychological $2,000 level. We have that 2,088 and the 2175. Those would be the two levels, and we're looking to hold. ETH obviously fell off a cliff. Also, tracking momentum to the downside is also something I would suggest, looking for a break and continuation out. Okay. We had some great levels on SUI, right? We had the pink box level on SUI, and guess what? We bounced once, we bounced twice, and then it continued to die. Okay, so now we're back range bound within here. Alts are getting absolutely slammed. Okay, so for me, it's not looking so good. It's not looking so good. However, set your alarms. Be patient. I think that's the only thing you can really do with altcoins right now. Okay, everything's been decimated, to say that nicely. No trade on Bitcoin right now. Just waiting. This price action is horrible. Okay, I can't force it to do anything. Can't force it to do anything. We had a great week last week. We absolutely crushed it. We had I think we had a $3,000 week last week, and now we're hopefully gonna continue to do a little bit of the same. this week. We'll see how it goes depending on price action. And, you know, one thing for certain is that we're always going to practice good risk management and look for this thing to hopefully give us what we want. We're looking right now. I'm looking lower. I would like to see, you know, we have liquidity in the lows right now. So if we're looking at where the liquidity resides, maybe we go over to a 12-minute here. We're looking generally, okay, to defend these lows here. So we're looking here. But if we go swing low to swing high, we do have an order block golden pocket in here. So this would be your order block right here. So your order block 786 right in there. So you would look, let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so you're looking, this would be your 99.5, okay? But we do have the psychological $100,000 in between. So for now, we wait. We're getting bull divs in here. So if we get a higher high, we can look for a higher low. We can look for that long coming up into our 618.65 golden pocket up in here. Liquidity of the highs. Okay, very good resistance level up here at 102,200. Okay, and then we'll see if we can defend our $100,000 level and our liquidity in these lows here. This is still a higher low. So we'll see how it goes. We're in the hot dog zone yet again, friends, with very, very pathetic volume. Okay, volume is dismal right now. So it's if this, then that. A little bit of pig nipples here on the bottom on the 12-minute. 24 is trying to push up. Red money flow, though, so it's still coming down. Hourly's rolling over, but resetting on VWAP. So VWAP could reset if we by 9 o'clock. If we get some positive posturing here on our VWAP, if we start to push up, we could look for that into, you know, mid-afternoon for a pushback. It's going to be very dependent on what happens with the stock market this morning. Are we going to get a very aggressive sell-off, or are we going to simply chop about in uncertainty, right? What's the VIX at right now? Does anyone know? The VIX should be, I guess pretty high. Yeah, we're picking up. So we're going to have chop and pop, really. So when we get up above, you know, 20, I would say, price action picks up quite a lot. I hate price action below 17, okay? So starting to pick up. But it's uncertainty price action. So it's a lot of which way are we going to go, right? It's that stuff. It's not smooth criminal. So we have to take that into account of what is the environment? What is the narrative today? What are we looking at? How does everyone feel? And let's try to be contrarian to that, right? Everybody thinks this is going to zero, right? Everybody thinks that maybe they're getting hopium. Oh, we're bouncing. We're going to go to the moon. We're going to recover. It's only a blip. For me, we got to take all of that into account, right? Patience will prevail. Good morning, Crypto Mike. What's going on, man? Wally, good morning to you as well. George Schatz, good morning. Crypto Traveler, Andrew Cameron, what's going on? Geronimo, Maba, what's going on? Good morning to you guys. Thank you for being here. So do you think BTC will go up from here? I think we're range bound between beautiful 97,000 and 102.5. Tuesday. Yeah, it's one of those. Tuesday. Which way? Colin Crypto, good morning. Good to see you. Blair Stevenson, what's going on, brother? How you been? How was your weekend? Albert Radjag, Gukka, good morning, man. Good morning. I'm AlexO Misleading Crypto. That's my new name, man. Seymour Liddy, what's going on? How you doing, brother? John Foster. Memberships are not back yet. No, not yet. We'll see how Google wants to treat me. That's okay. Unfilled CME gap at 92K. Okay. Let's see what Piper's looking at here. Okay, so push up. We got to push up into this one, which has been really tapped already. And then we have the unfilled right here. Look at that. Aren't we prepared? Target. So that would be 90. Yeah, that would be that lower part of that range in there. So yeah, you're looking 92, 93 if we're going to come down. It's all possible, guys. This market has been pretty painful for a lot. Okay? So you must take profits, you must use good risk management. You can't be they will round trip you, right? I would say this is the round trip masterclass in trading from what I've seen, from my environment trading. Like, you think you're going to go higher, you're not. How did you plot the pink box, says Neil. So we went over the pink box plot. Okay. I always use the maximum amount of confluence. Okay, the maximum amount of confluence with key levels, order blocks. So we have a retest of previous highs right here. So we're looking here. I believe we went impulse. Okay, impulse 786. We did volume. Whew. Okay. And we front ran it with a shelf, which was 98,425. Okay. So I'll go through and I'll pick this apart. I will use my rewind tool. I will go into like the price action over here, right? So our pink box was right here. Fair value gap within here as well. Okay, and we have like one dismal order block in here as well. Okay. I mean, I scour the earth for the gang. I always do it. Looks like Bitcoin's getting a little push right now. And obviously the pink box definitely paid. It tapped it once. I said, hey guys, pink box has been tapped on the weekend. I told you guys here, you got your double bottom. This is like buy it all, right? So the Discord was ready. They're always ready for that pink box. And I even gave them a warning, so I was too busy shopping. Oh, man. All right, nice push here for Bitcoin. Coming up to VWAP for a little slap. We'll see if it does want to go. Do have nice bullish divergence in the lows here. Money is coming up right now. NASDAQ's trying to push. Nice V-shaped recovery for the NASDAQ. Trying to get above VWAP right now. Possible long opportunity here. Putting in a higher high. If this is our bottom, then we can pull our fib now. Retest to previous lows. Yep. So we're looking for resistance to come in right here. Definitely. Nice push, though. SFP could be more downside here. Well, SFP. We're not really closing above VWAP just yet. This could be more downside. I think we could roll over from here. There's still a little bit of room to grow. A little bit. Not convinced on this push. The volume is pretty pathetic, guys. Like, yeah, no trade yet. No trade yet. You're just waiting right now. If anything, I would short here. If I was VWAP slap, short, right back down to the lows, right in here. That would be the trade if I was going to take it. Not for me, though. Not for me. Not rushing it this Monday, man. Not for me. Stragahar, what's going on, man? Good to see you up Unbitcoinable. Good morning. Good to see you. Good morning, Crypto Surfer Jerry Shorts. Hi, Jerry. You design. I mean, I got the best thumbnail in the game, man. I just use the same one every single day. People seem to click on it. What do you guys think? Do I have a decent? Is my thumbnail worthy of your click? What do you guys think? Put a 1 in the chat if you think it's a decent thumbnail. Put a 2 in the chat if it sucks. I need your honesty. Okay, I need your honesty. For me, as a carpenter, I think I did all right. Come on. I didn't whiten my teeth. Okay, I kept it original. Okay, I added a glow. Okay, I added the glow. I added a little bit of frost on the side because I'm cold. I'm a cold man in Canada. I made it pop. I gave it a little bit of a detailing here. I used the smudge tool, and look at that. I made it pop. I smudged it all out in here on the bottom of the letters. I got a cool little AI like stock chart explosion thing in the background. I even cleaned up my my face a little bit here. My ear was missing. So if you're wondering, my ear right here was missing. I had to like fill it in. Do I have the picture? Yeah, here it is. Look. I have a look. My ear's missing. Look at my ear. You see my ear? Look at it. I had to fix my ear, man. I also had a cut on my neck. My wife was a little bit frisky. You see my neck right here? I had a big old gash right there. There's the cut on my neck. Look, I smudged that thing out a little bit. And then I had to fill my ear back in. I had to like get the paint tool and everything. I think I did a good job. Look at the ear. Look at the ear work I did, guys. Incredible. Oh, man. We have too much fun here. All right, we're pushing here, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Bitcoin. Come on. Good morning, Randy. Good to see you. Paper Planes in the chat. My brother, board PC guy. Thank you for being here, Randy, DDT. Look at this. Nice push for Bitcoin. Getting above that VWAP. Okay. Walsh Jesse in the chat. French Toaster. G-Man. Buck Otter. Gang. What's going on, brother? Good to see you as well. Nice push here for Bitcoin. NASDAQ continuing to push as well. A little patience right now. Getting some volatility at 847. Closing above that VWAP. I do like this for a potential long now. Now that we have closed above this high here. Looking for a potential long here. We'll see what we get. A little bit of patience. Maybe get a retest and continuation. But for now, we wait. Maybe Michael Saylor pressed buy. Buy. Trying to get above these highs here. Nice candle close here on the 12-minute. Five-minute looks strong as well. Nice push here. Nice push for Biddy. Maybe coming back for some late shorts in here. Good morning, G-Man. Welsh Jesse. Good morning, Maya. Make sure you always pay yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. Board PC guy, French Toaster. What's going on? R Pink. Is it normal to hit 46 in the summer? No. No, it's not. We normally hit, we can get mid-30s. The 46 was humidity. I don't know what it is, but this week we're getting like a big heat wave. Let me check here. I'm getting a big old heat wave. So yesterday felt like 46. Today feels like 38. We got heat warning. See, it's all red. Let me see the 7-day forecast. Yeah. 33, 37, 37. Damn, 40. 40. Yeah, that's Swallix. Sweaty bollocks. That's what that is. Taylor Woods, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. A nice push up here. To me, this is trapping longs right now. Coming into Monday. Monday false move. Starting. Good morning, George. Good to see you as well. Just call me Al. Good morning, gang, gang, gang. I guess you guys can just type gang. Paper Planes, my man. What's going on? Andrew Cameron. It's even hot in the valley. Oh, wow. It's hot. I live in Tornado Alley. Let's go. Paul Caruso. I'm good with a moist brownie. Furniture guy, what's going on? Crypto alt delete. Hurricane rainstorm, yeah. Retest a VWAP here. Will you cover ETH TA also? We did do some key levels on ETH, but right now there's ETH looks dismal, man. ETH looks dismal. Look for a breakout retest continuation here. So ETH is downtrending momentum, trying to break out. Would like to see it close above the high, and then once we get something like this, we'll look for that. We'll look for a potential long. Not until then. So got a bit of time. I would say let it bake for today. Nice push here for Bitcoin. Coming into 9 o'clock. People who swear are more honest. There we go. Well, I'm a prolific swearer, Buck, so I guess I'm always honest, but I'm trying to be better with the swearing. Michael B., board PC guy. Philly skills. Does Canada give early summer warnings like we get? Yeah, we get the warnings, yeah. Extreme heat warning. Guna, good morning. Good to see you. Do you think we go lower? For now, I would like to see 97 hold. If we do go lower, 93. 93. And then if we lose 93, it's 87. So 93 and 87 if we do go lower. Right now we're range bound between 97 and 102.5, okay? PG asks, which VWAP do you use on TradingView? VWAP standard deviation bands. You can just take this down. I only have the second and third group on. Okay, there you go. Good morning, HB and Chuck D. Thanks for the alpha, bro. Will we have a dump on opening on New York? Well, we'd expect the gap down to be, when we look at the NASDAQ, what happened, right? What happened when the NASDAQ opened with the news stuff, right? We gapped down aggressively, then we recovered overnight, and then we rolled over and we're starting to V-shape recover right now, right? So is this liquidity sufficiently swept? I'm not sure, man. Right? But we know that this is definitely range-bound central in here for the NASDAQ, which is very similar to the ES, right? You see the ES here. This is futures S&P, right? So for me right now, I'm expecting the gap down and less of a recovery. Okay, so if we gap down and then we stay flat, we'll see how the S&P behaves. So what we know is that maybe some people have their orders in. What the concern is that people have put in their orders over the weekend, so when the market opens, we dump. That is a concern, okay? That is a concern. So we wait for market open here. I mean, there might be an opportunity to trade Bitcoin right now. We just got to be very very diligent with, taking profits and managing our risk. Right now, this does look like it's pushing, and we could go higher. So longs longs are in control, buyers are in control. CVDs pushing up. So, yeah. We're getting bull divs down at the lows here, so we're getting lower lows and higher lows here. Same with market cipher as well. So everything was diverting in here. Just wasn't for me. Not in no man's land. We did not have a key level in here. I would have liked to see this low swept or something. We didn't do it. So for now, we wait. See if we can continue to push in here. Pretty slow and choppy right now. Like very impulsive move and then chop, right? Right? We can see chop, impulsive, chop, impulsive, right? So it's not really smooth, evenly distributed volume is what I would like, right? I don't like when it just stalls out in one area and then pops to another area. This just typically gets people wrecked, especially this thing right here when it has one of these and it goes pew, 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 pew. Okay? I'm never going to get my monetization back, am I? I don't know. I just drew it like that, guys, okay? I just drew it like that. Can't help it. Good morning, French Toaster. What's going on? Seymour Liddy. We got 370 people in here and 150 likes. Thanks so much, guys, for smacking up that like button, hanging out here. We're here every single Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, trading the open, helping you guys navigate these charts, top-down analysis, taking a quick peek at your alts every now and then, but mostly just this is what I do. I trade every single day. This is how I make my living. We also have an amazing Discord. If you do want to come over and join that, there is a free section where we do give incredible setups, incredible ideas, trade setups. We all say good morning. Come into the free section. There's also a paid section where you get my charts, my levels, pink box level. Ooh, pink box banging, baby. Video updates regularly, even on the weekends in my Happy Gilmore shirt. I eat pieces of poop like you for breakfast, baby. Let's go. Okay. All the key levels, always prepared. Pink box tap, right? We're ready. We're always ready. Beautiful trade setups. Beautiful everything, man. It's incredible. Brewberry giving you like 3 trades over the weekend. That was really good. Absolutely crushing it over the weekend. I typically don't trade on the weekends, but, we have so many traders in here that are giving you guys amazing levels, 5 of them, signals, setups, all this great stuff, man. It's an absolute pleasure to do this job with you guys, hang out, kick ass, take names, all that fun stuff. So if you are new here, consider joining the Discord. If you're not, join the free section. And if not that, just come and hang out here. Smack like button, stay Otter gang, take trades, practice good risk management. This is never a financial advice. We are simply a hobbit on a very small computer, on a very small chair, with a very small mouse, pressing buy and sell. And hopefully we can help you navigate these charts. And that's it. Reggie, what's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. George Shots, Eli. Hello from Brazil. Thank you for being here, man. Tony Soprano, what's going on, bro? Good to see you in the chat. Mark Dutch in the chat. Let's see some clogs. Oh, we don't have the emojis anymore. Will you please start a free wallet balance multiplication trading group? Same as what you did with your 8K account. You turned it over 30K. Yeah, we're starting that again. We're starting that again. I'm not sure what you mean by a free wallet balance multiplication trading group. I mean, we have our Discord, right? We have our Discord. We turned that 8K into 37,000. Then we took profits out of that and rotated it off. We're now sitting at a $25,000 account now. We're going to try and take it to 50. That's the goal right now. So we're at 25,686. Wrote it down this morning. And that's the new goal, is to take 25 and turn it into 50 right now. Okay? 25,686 is where we're at. We're trying to turn it into 50. We'll see if we get there. Slowly but steady. Slowly but steady. That's it. Did they ever give you a reason? So they have gotten back to me, and they said the email said that they would get back to me. So they've gotten back to me by saying they'd get back to me. That's what they've said. Google. They've said, we'll get back to you. Says, hey, Alex. Thanks for reaching out. I escalated your channel monetization concern to the internal team for review and expect to hear back within a couple of days. I'll get back to you within the update as soon as I have more to share. Please let me know if you have any more additional questions. So I'm waiting to hear back from them, which is a good sign. It's a testament to you guys showing up for me on the Twitter post and really, showing up. And I do appreciate you guys. We do have a voice, which is beautiful. We're very fortunate. A lot of other content creators, they don't have the same amount of followers or whatever it is. So thank you guys so much for showing up for me and really sharing out that post. And we'd love our emojis back. I mean, we don't make a lot of money off of Google ads. We did the math. It's about $150 a month for me. Who cares, right? That's, believe me, we can press buy and sell a lot more successfully than that. Okay. Coming into our resistance level right now, standard deviation 1, golden pocket resistance right now. So no trade here. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Mr. Moon. AVAX, Chainlink. Probably a lot of the same, man. So right now with any of these altcoins, you're looking for bottoming structure. You're out on a higher term time frame and you're looking for bottoming structure on any of this stuff. So you have downtrending momentum right now. You're trying to break that downtrending momentum, which you're very close to doing, right? So you're breaking something like this, and then you're just waiting for your retest. So wait for the break, the retest, and then the continuation. That's what for any of these alts. Until you get a bottoming structure confirmation, meaning a higher high, a higher low, and a break of changing character, that's when you have confirmation that we're going back up. Not until then, especially with altcoins right now. Could come for the highs right now on our previous pivots. We also have the close 103,400. Okay, that would be a good push. I do see a lot of resistance above us though, so a little bit of patience here as we proceed. Coming up to our initial resistance, which would be this low. Okay, this low is being tapped right now. Still waiting here, everybody. Good morning, Remo. Good morning, gang, gang, gang. Let's go, Dusty. Not pushing buttons today. Chris Reitz, good morning. Thank you for being here. Airdropper, what's going on, man? Good to see you, Sam, as well. Games, Alexander G, DDT. You guys like the thumbnail? All right, thank you for liking the thumbnail. That's it. Do you guys like how I repaired my ear in my thumbnail? I think. Good morning, Rini. Good morning, Warren G. Django, stop trading TRX, Django. Oh, man, I love you, Django. Dominance is going down. We can only hope, man. Al Jr., what's going on, man? God bless, bro. Good to see you in the chat, Paul Caruso. You can always change your name to Crypto Demon Demonetization. Wick's wife, Fine 89. What's going on, wifey? Good to see you. Vasil's Wick, Apulia, Golden Child. Good morning. Good to see you. Thank you, everybody, for saying good morning. Top of the morning, Crypto Kings in the chat. What's going on, brother? Good to see you as well, man. Dominic Bassi, Unholy Audio, James Mailman. Good morning. Good to see you. Mr. Simpsons. We're not in a trade right now, James. We're just waiting. Right now we had, kind of this unexpected push, which was good. A little stall out at VWAP. No trade. Maybe we get a retest here coming into that resistance right now. So no trade for now, just waiting. Just a little bit of patience. Little bit of patience. Coming up for a trigger wave to the downside. This could be nasty on the 12-minute here, so be aware of that. Don't want to just buy green candles. Okay, we want to avoid just buying green candles. Sailor bought another 245 Bitcoin. Of course he did. Of course he did. It's 9 o'clock here. Let's check the hourly. Hourly green dot, VWAP crossover to the upside. So the hourly looks decent here. We'd look for continuation in this situation. I didn't mean to rhyme there. The 30-minute trigger wave to the upside, that looks all right as well. That looks all right as well. So a couple of bullish signals here, but we are still clearly in a more macro downtrend. Okay, so pressing buy is always a little bit more concerning in this type of environment. Okay, so the hourly looking better. Coming into the market open, if we can push through here until like 11 o'clock, that would be great. I'm just concerned with how the SPY is going to open. Nice little recovery here, retesting the lows for the NASDAQ as well. Okay, so a little bit of mixed signals. Coming into VWAP right now. Let's see if we do continue to push here. Okay, no trade so far. A little bit of patience. T-Fata, what's going on? Tamale, what's going on? Chili Hills, Burgess, good morning to you. Good to see a board PC guy. Chuck D. Sky Zonas, what's going on, man? Good to see you as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Tracy R. Pink, Django, Dave Digital, all you wonderful people. Thank you for how can I check your journey for turning 25 to 50K? Well, I just share it here every morning, right? I'll show you the 25,000 that were 25,692. 25,692. Trying to turn it into 50K. That's what we're trying to do now. We turned 8 into 37. Now we're at 25,692. I write it down on a piece of paper every single day. Okay? I think we're the most transparent, honest crypto channel going. We'll see if we get there. Okay? We'll see if we get there. Good morning from Dubai. Dodging pew-pews. Stay safe, please. Nonstop. Can you show where you draw your fib from? James Simpson, which fib are you talking about? From swing high to swing low? So for me, James Simpson, I've pulled it from here, this high here, to the low here. Okay, why that high? Because that is the high that makes the downtrend. Not this high. This is a higher high. This is a higher low. This is a lower high. This is a lower low. So I'm pulling from high to low. I call it an impulse, right? You can pull from the high to the low, which is fine. I prefer to pull the range Fibonacci, especially in a shorter term time frame. Because generally, if I'm pulling that one, VWAP slap right now, guys. Possible long opportunity here. Considering entering. Considering entering here. Nice little slap. It's a pretty cheap trade. Not yet. Pretty cheap trade. Yeah, I'm half a position size. Let's just start it off with half a position size. See if we can push up here. Look to rotate up to the highs, possibly. We'll see. It's a little bit risky. 20 minutes till market opens, but we'll see if this does play. Oh, man. Come on, Biddy. Come on, Biddy. Half a position size lets me put the stop loss down here. Our multiple is not that great on this. That's the issue with this trade. We'll see if we do want to push up here, though. Even if we come to this high. Nice little retracement continuation here. Retest the previous highs. Got favorable 12-minute. Inward curvature is a little bit concerning here. And the Nasdaq's a little bit overextended, so we could come lower. See if we get follow through here on the Bitcoin. Looks like we're rolling over, though. Pretty aggressive rollover. I have the opportunity to add if I want, but I'm not looking to add right now. Dave, wrench looks mighty good on you. Fun fact, I got my first wrench here on the AlexOCrypto show. That's the one, man. That's the one. Biddy, rolling over. Pretty aggressive here, guys. Pretty aggressive. VWAP did not hold. I might take this off. If we don't bounce here, I'll probably take it off. Like $150 loss. Not looking too good here. Still waiting. I don't like how aggressive we lost VWAP here at all. Getting a little bounce off the retest of the high here on Nasdaq though. It's splitting hairs really. See if we bounce. Stuck in the middle with you. We could just end up chopping VWAP for the rest of this into market open. I wouldn't say this was rushed. I just would say this is wrong. This is just wrong. This probabilities here aren't in my favor now. We could look for a break-even trade here. I'd be happy with break-even if we come back up, but we'll see. Try to be patient here. Money is coming back in. You know, there is the right signs for this to pop back off. 8-minute trigger wave. Oh, that's kind of nasty. So this could bring us lower. The 12-minute looked good. 12-minute coming up. Now we're printing a red dot. 24 looked good as well. Trigger wave to the upside, printing a red dot now. So it's that price action, right? The price action, that chop and pop, can really end up hurting us here. We did come up and tap that resistance level ever so slightly, right? Ever so slightly tapping that resistance level. Come on, Betty, push, baby. Push, Bitcoin. Don't be a namby-pamby. Womp womp. Rejected 50-minute trend, yeah. 995 incoming. Some otter tweeted every time I click buy, ask, would I take this trade 100 times over? If not, don't. And I would. We have a breakage structure. We have a VWAP push through aggressively. We have a retest of VWAP continuation. We have targets to the upside. We have uptrending money flow. We have a 12-minute VWAP crossover. We have a 24-minute, which looked to be a trigger wave continuation, money flow crossover to the upside. So everything's in the right direction. We went half a position size. We managed our risk properly. There's nothing wrong with this trade, right? There's nothing wrong with the trade. We'll see how it plays out. NASDAQ recovering, right? Slapping and going. We'll see if it does recover. The only issue with this trade is we have come up into that retracement level, that retest of previous lows, that golden pocket, whatever you want to call it, right? So that's the issue right now, is that we came into resistance. The thing is that even though we came into resistance, this wasn't a sufficient, in my opinion, we didn't sufficiently come into this area just yet. Like, we could have come up a little bit higher. So I would look for this to continue, which I could be wrong. Looks like I might be, but that's fine. I thought that was great advice in general, not talking about your trade now. That's all good, man. It's good for me to explain my thinking, too, behind the trade, right? It all works out. 90K incoming. Otters are so smart. Good morning, gang. Good to see you. Bitcoin Dreamer. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Jeanette, good morning. Good to see you, Jeanette. How you doing? Let's see if Bitcoin pushes here. Wix Wife 589, Alexandra G. Good morning, Jedi Gaze. Good morning to you. Ando Pancho. Join the Discord, follow along, even better. You got a rat in the chat. Mouse in the house. This could be the last time to buy sub 100K. Tell your grandkids about this day. I mean, it could be. Market opens in 13 minutes, everybody. Looking for a pushback here on Bitcoin. Favorite cut of steak? T-bone. I love a T-bone, man. T-bone steak, good for grilling. Cost about $50 in Canada. It's absolutely ridiculous. What's going on, Scott? Good to see you, bro. How you been? I just don't like this coming into open. NASDAQ pushing hard here. Pushing hard into the highs, so we could get a pushback here on Bitcoin. Could get a pushback. Look for a pushback. Come on, Biddy. Push. Don't be a namby-pamby. Push. Really stalling out here. Below VWAP. Not sure if we're going to go here. Come on, Biddy. What's with this volume, man? This volume is absolute trash. Absolute trash. I think what would be better is if we SFP our pivot here and then we bounce, but we're stuck. We're stuck. Put a 1 in the chat if you think I should close the trade. Put a 2 in the chat if you think I should hold the trade. 1 or 2. Close or hold. Close or hold. What do you guys think? I need your financial advice because I don't give financial advice. We got 380 people in here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 181 likes. If we could get the likes up, that would be great. I'd really appreciate it. 2, hold it. 1, close it. 2, hold it. 1, close it. 2, hold it. 2, hold it. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Close, close, close. Hold, hold, hold. One, hold. One or twos. Let's see if we can get those likes up, please. We're 190. We only need 11 more likes, guys. I think we can do a little bit better than that. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. When in doubt, zoom out. Okay. Close, hold, close, hold. Close, hold, short. Three, add to it. 3 is add to it. I forgot to mention because it's only half a position size. Half a position size, so I still have the same amount of risk on the trade. Double down? No, we're not doubling down, man. Bet the house? Oh my god, you guys are hilarious. Bet the house, short, long, short, long. Are there times you double your position? Absolutely. Sometimes I hammer it. Sometimes I hammer it. A+ setups. Looks like we might be rolling over, everybody. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Might get stopped out here. High or low, 786 now. This is like the bounce level. If we're going to bounce, this is it. Don't think so. Looking like it's going to come for the lows. Here we go. Down we go. Down we go. Geronimo. Typical Mondays. Typical Mondays. Push Bitcoin. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We got 8 minutes till market open. Waldy Wald says, gonna dump hard. New York Open grab might get me. Yeah. Might. Yeah. We'll see. They're coming for me, Wave Cypher. What's going on, Randy? Paul Crusoe, all in. Bet the house. You guys all had a nice weekend. I see that. Awesome. I'm glad you all had a wonderful weekend, everybody. Perfect weekend for a lot of you. Great job, man. What did you guys do on the weekend? Did you guys spend some time with family? Did you guys let me know what you did on the weekend, everybody. Would love to know. Close it, Daddy Otter. Oh man. We'll see if it pushes back. Long walks with the dogs. Nice. That's always a good time. That's always a good time. Best advice on the day like today is to avoid open like the plague. Could go either way incredibly fast. Yeah. NASDAQ looking good. This looks good here. This is like a retest of previous lows and continuation up. That could translate into this if we don't get swept. We might get swept though. We might get swept coming into market open here. Which would suck. It's part of trading. Got to be a good loser. The SFP here, bull div would be ideal, right? The bull div here, SFP. That would be the good trade. I think we're going to get stopped out here, friends. Do 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 do. SFP incoming. Here it comes. Push, Bitcoin. Push. Push you, Nambe Pambe. No push. No push for Biddy. I guess we rushed to trade a little bit here, guys. My stop is literally below that low. We'll be swept soon. 0 for 1. 0 for 1. What else did you guys do? I touched grass and bum. Good job, Remo. Long walk with the dogs. Awesome. Bet the farm. Coming into market open. We got 4 minutes here. Watch. Oh, that's nice, Thor. Bernie, good morning. Wick, am I more than you bargained for? Are we singing? Chantel, good hot morning. No kidding. It's hot. Canada is on fire right now. Canada is on fire. The NASDAQ cooling off. Bitcoin pushing back. Okay. Couple mixed signals here. Still in the trade, friends. Still in the trade. Down 397. See if we do push back here. I would laugh so hard. Two minutes till market opens. NASDAQ rolling over. Biddy rolling over. Going to get stopped out here probably, which is fine. It's all part of it. Warren G, I mowed all weekend and still trying to sell the rest of these golden doodle puppies. Guys, hit up Warren G for some puppies. He's got puppies. Break even trade. Time with girlfriend. Give her weekends. She still says she doesn't get enough attention. That's always the case, Wave Cypher. You know it. Why did you enter so high up? Because of VWAP, my friend. Because of VWAP. Are people really expecting a pump after the news this weekend? I think the market would open up dumpy. Yeah. A little bit of both. We'll see. 1 minute till market opens here. NASDAQ bouncing. Bitcoin. Pretty ugly. Will it bounce? Will it bounce? We're right at our limit here. Literally. Don't say anything, guys. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Come on, NASDAQ pump, baby. S&P, we'll see how we're expecting the gap down, right? Then a big pump. Bitcoin flat. Flat as ever. Oh, here comes that SFP. Ding, 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 ding. Market is open, everybody. S&P. Oh, pretty even here. Pretty even here. Can we get a push? Can we get a push, Bitcoin? Come on, baby. Push it. NASDAQ dumping hard. SPY, flat. Bitcoin, flat. Push Bitcoin. Come on, baby. We underwater right now. We underwater. We need you to go. Come on, Michael. Michael Saylor. Come on, Michael Saylor. Push that price action. Nah, I think we're going down, guys. Let's be honest. Look at this. Everything's coming down right now. Let's not try to be too hopeful. The SPY flat, stopped out. Stopped out for a loss here. Bitcoin rolling over. There we go, tapping that low. Tapping that pivot point here. Might get long again. Not yet, though. Let's see if it bounces here. Rolling over on the NAS. Everything dumpy. Humpy Dumpty. S&P. S&P surprisingly flat. Bitcoin might pop here. Come on, Bitcoin. Push, baby. No push. Okay, rolling over here. Big old rollover. Thank you, everybody, for being here on the live stream. We're down one today. 434 people here. Thank you for being here, hanging out, smacking up like buttons. Subscribe if you are new. Join us in the Discord. Call in the low in the Discord. Kicking butt, taking names. Lots of trades, lots of fun to have here. Down 0 for 1 today. We'll see if we do roll over here. NASDAQ, woof, taking a beating. SPY rolling over as well. Okay, not looking too good here for the Bitcoin price action. We'll see if we do get any sort of relief. However, looking for a retest of previous lows right now. Looking for a retest into here. Possible short opportunity, okay? Gapping down quite aggressively. Looking to rotate back down into this low down here. 100,000 psychological level. We'll see if we do hit that. Just being patient here. We'll see what happens. Okay, Bitcoin bouncing off of that previous day level right now. Zooming in here. Nice recovery for Bitcoin so far. Coming down, retesting those lows. Retesting the lows here. Let's see if we get a rejection here. The NASDAQ's dying. Looking for a short here. Looking to get short here. Still waiting. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live, hanging out here. Bitcoin rallying. No short yet. No short yet. Let's see how it reacts here. 1 minute. NASDAQ with a bounce. Big push up here for Bitcoin. Into our order block here for a rejection possibly. Decent bottoming structure here. No short. Back up to VWAP. Bitcoin flying, baby. Bitcoin flying. Big sweep of the lows. Push through VWAP aggressive here. I'm going to get long. I'm long. Stop loss to entry. Come on, Betty, push. Push Bitcoin. TP1 hit. TP1 hit. 200 realized. See if we can continue to push here. Come on, Bitcoin. 200 realized. Okay, probably stop out here. That's fine. Quick 200. Push Bitcoin. I saw the aggressive move on NASDAQ, aggressive move on Bitcoin. Sweep of the lows, continuation up. Looking for that follow through here. GG's, everybody. See if we can continue here. Come on, Bitcoin, push, baby. NASDAQ full recovery here. S&P is pushing up quite aggressively. Still in the bitty trade here. Looking for a continuation out. Stop loss at entry. Looking for a rotation back up to that 102.5. Good fake out this morning both ways. They got me once. They're not getting me again. See if we can continue to push here. Come on, Bitcoin. Don't be a nambe-pambe. Push it, baby. Let me know, is you guys long or you guys short? 450 people on the live stream. Gang, gang, gang. Much love to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for being here, supporting the channel. Next stop is the top. Next stop is the top. Looking to push here. Nice recovery. S&P trying to push. We got that confluence on the 12 minute and the 24. Remember the 24 and the 12 looked good. Push Bitcoin. Come on, man. You got it. Looking to come up to the pivot here at 102. Looking to come up to that pivot at 102 here. Just in front of these guys here. I'm going to front run it a little bit. with this high here. We'll see if we do come up to this area in here. Push Bitcoin. Come on, baby. If not, we got 200 realized. GG's, everybody. If you are long, put a 1 in the chat if you're long. Put a 2 in the chat if you're short. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Push it, Bitcoin. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Got some confluence here on the 12 and the 24. Looking strong. Look at that candle on the 24. Look at that hammer engulfing. Whew. Could go. This could go, guys. Like to see that breakout. Got some resistance in front of us right now. Some resistance. Nasdaq's looking strong. S&P's looking okay. Surprised with the S&P holding up this well. No tweet from Orange Man. We're okay. It's going to be all right. We'll see. Doing it live every single day. Thank you guys for being here. Smacking up those like buttons. Subscribe if you are new. We got 450 people in here. You may be able to take away our emojis, but you can't stop the gang. Gang. Let's go, baby. Otter gang in the chat, man. You guys are incredible. Thank you guys for being here with me, hanging out. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means the world to me. Come on, Bitcoin. A little bit more, baby. A little bit more. I see those otters. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Nice push. Come on, front running those highs. TP2 is about to be hit. TP2 is hit, everybody. TP2 just got hit. 350 realized. And we're going to the moon. Let's go. Gang. GG's. Let's see some GG's in the chat. This is why we practice good risk management with that loss. We took a $350 loss. We're break even now, and we're up some money, right? So on to the next one. On to the next one. Right? Good job, everybody. GG's in the chat. You guys are absolutely crushing it. Thank you guys for being here, supporting the channel. God bless every single one of you guys for being part of the gang. I do appreciate you guys supporting, hanging out, all that good fun, man. Nice push here for Bitcoin. Looking for a retest of previous highs. Continuation out. The NASDAQ continues to push. The SPY is holding up quite nicely here. Trying to push as well. It's looking to get up to this pivot point here at 102. Push Bitcoin a little bit more, baby. Sweep those highs. Yeah, I guess we should have been looking for that SFP into the previous day pivot. That was the trade this morning, so reflection's always good. Trying to review your trades, review like what your thought pattern was. Right? It's not easy, right? It's not easy. There we go. I'm going to close that out fully there. Target hit. Target hit. And Bitcoin's ripping, baby. A nice $450 trade. Congratulations, everybody, on your trade this morning. Hopefully you all had a wonderful trade this morning. Up 450 here. Congratulations. Bitcoin hitting our target. Okay. Take that money off. Look for the next trade now. Nice SFP of the highs here on a higher term time frame. So let's be aware that, yeah, that was a really good close in my opinion, coming back down here. SFP here creating bearish divergence. Okay. Be aware, bearish divergence across the board here. El Natural retesting those highs, trying to continue upwards. Congratulations everybody for being in the chat, hanging out here. One win, one loss. Market is open, baby. Let's go. We got our 15-minute orb. What an orb, guys. Look at the orb. This is a gigantic orb. Be prepared. Okay, coming up to 102.5, that key level of resistance that we were talking about. Okay, Bitcoin's trying to push through here. Pretty overextended. I would expect a retest to previous highs right around 102.6 or 101.6. Okay, so coming back, retesting the highs at minimum. Retesting here. VWAP's coming back up. All right, this is our first area where we're interested in. We got our orb for the day, which is absolutely huge. We got a 1.5% orb. So I would look for consolidation within the orb today. That would be ideal. Some sort of orb trading here. Very good close for me. I think this was a very disciplined target. Even if we do end up ripping here, I think, considering we got in at pushing through the VWAP and continuing out, it's a good trade nonetheless. Stalling out a little bit here on NAS. Chop City. So, does it want to push? That is the question. Getting above 21.8 is going to be a big job for the NASDAQ. Good close on that trade. Coming back in right now. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We got 250 likes, guys. 425 people in here. That's incredible. Thank you so much for supporting the gang. If you are new here, please subscribe. Join us. We're here live every morning. Retest of the highs of the morning here, Tengu. These highs in here, retesting these highs, sweeping the highs, right? Bearish divergence. We're up at our, I would consider this premium up here. I'm not sure if we'll blast through this. Trying to break out here. Trying to break out. Trying to go. We'll see if it does. If we break out of the orb and we flip 102 to support, I would say that's very bullish. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. Getting a little overextended on our higher term time frames here. Nice hourly candle though. This is really nice. VWAP crossover, green dot printing. Very nice candle for the hourly. The SPY breaking the high, so market structure suggesting an uptrend for the SPY. This is a good sign of strength. What a liquidity grab, eh? We were victims of the liquidity grab today. That one loss. I mean, I think looking back at this trade here that we got stopped out of, I should have been very cheap. I should have been really cheap. If we didn't hold VWAP, we should have been out. But it is what it is right now. Bitcoin continuing to push here. NASDAQ continuing to push. SPY continuing to push, okay? Big recovery. No trade at the highs here. I'd say they're trapping longs right now, so don't be a victim of them trapping longs. That would be expecting something like that at minimum. Or we go up only, but we're still waiting for a pullback. Okay. We do have a Discord live today. Looking forward to that with everybody. Come over and hang out. Premium Discord live today at 1 o'clock. Hanging out with you guys. I'm looking for some more trades. We'll do some pullback levels on altcoins. We'll do some lessons. We'll jump into the charts like we always do. It's always a good time in the gang. We always we're always finding something, learning something, growing together, making money, hanging out, kicking ass, taking names. If you are new here, come over and hang out in the free section. We do have a premium section as well. Renee, the VWAP is the white line here. Volume weighted average price. We do have a bunch of VWAP videos on our channel. Standard deviations, VWAP. It's a average price that resets daily. I really enjoy using it. You know, some people, above VWAP you only take longs. Below VWAP you only take shorts. You can take VWAP slap continuations. You can take retracement continuations. Very useful tool. It's always up for interpretation. Obviously, I was wrong this morning. That's fine. That's why we use good risk management. Still waiting here. Big rollover for the Dixie. USDT SFP the low here. Could bounce. That could be bearish. Could bounce here. That would be bearish if we bounce here on USDT dominance. SFP of the highs, like a little bit of patience here. Good close on that trade. Big orb. Big orb today. I would look for the orb to be range bound. Range bound orb. That would be great. Coming back down right now. So trapping longs, we were right. Coming back down, retest to previous highs. Looking for potential bounce in here. No trade yet. Still waiting here. We are retesting these highs in here. NASDAQ continuing to push. Still bullish looking. Okay. This looks good. SPY looks good as well. Like I said, if we can flip 102.4 to support, that would be quite a move. Quite a move. We'll see if we get it. Looking for a re-entry here possibility on the Bitcoin price action. What a wild open, eh? Holy smokes. SFP followed by, just wild. Looks like Biddy's trying to go again. Bitcoin's trying to go again. Let me know in the chat. Are you guys long, short? Looking at short here? You're looking to go long? I would like to see orb breakout flip to support. This would be hella bullish. Like hella bullish if we close up in here. Right now, stalling out, flagging out. So we could continue. We could easily dump. It's kind of like a caught in the middle area. Biddy does look strong. I'm going to send you guys over to Kyle. 380 of you. I'm going to send you over to Kyle. Guys, go over to Kyle and throw a lot of otters in his chat. I would really appreciate that. Kyle's one of our traders in our Discord. Great guy. Go and subscribe to him. Say Alex sent you. I do appreciate you guys for being here and supporting the channel. Looking for a continuation longs here. We'll see. Or breakout retest or rotation to the bottom of the orb. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday, everybody. God bless every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. I will see you guys in the Discord or tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chip's low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves, that of no casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof.